Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Study Restfully. In today's session, we will be discussing and answering selected questions from the Ahsec Ahsec Second Year Alternative English 2025 Half-Yearly question paper, especially from the poetry section. So let's get started and learn with confidence. The first question from the poetry section, which is the fourth question in the question paper, is as follows. Answer any 5 of the following. A total of 7 questions have been given here. We only need to answer any 5 according to our choice, carrying 1 mark each, making it a total of 5 marks. A. Name the poetic device used in the line, "Oh, had I the wings of a dove." Answer. This line is from William Cowper's poem, The Solitude of Alexander Selkirk. It uses apostrophe imagery and an allusion to the dove as a symbol of peace and freedom, expressing the poet's wish to fly away and escape to a peaceful place. B. Who had understood the passion of Ozymandias well? Answer. The sculptor understood Ozymandias' passion well. He carved those emotions so clearly that they still appear alive on the statue even after his death. C. Water, tippet and tulle. Answer. A tippet is an old-fashioned shawl worn over the shoulders, and a tulle is the light, thin, net-like fabric used to make it. D. What does the speaker discover in the underworld? Answer. The speaker realizes he has wandered into a hell-like underworld where he unexpectedly meets the ghost of the enemy soldier he once killed. E. What will purify the flesh and the soul of the mother? Answer. According to the villagers in Night of the scorpion's sting is believed to burn away the mother's earthly desires and cleanse her spirit of ambition. F. Where does the carriage stop? Answer. In Because I Could Not Stop for Death, the carriage glides past 3 scenes: a school, the field of gauging grain, and finally a house that resembles a grave. Z. What poetic device does Yeats use in the poem Name 2? Answer. The poem uses repetition in "I will arise and go now" for strong emphasis, and imagery to paint vivid scenes like the Beloved Glade. Next question. Answer any 3 of the following. Here, a total of 6 marks is allotted for the 3 questions. 1. How does Dickinson indicate the impression of the grave? Answer. Dickinson suggests the idea of a grave by describing the house where the carriage stops, a mere swelling of the ground, its roof barely seen, and its cornice buried. This imagery clearly points to the speaker's final resting place. Number 2. What is still visible on the shattered visage? Answer. On the shattered face of Ozymandias' statue, one can still see a frown, a wrinkled lip, and a sneer of icy authority. 3. What did Selkirk appeal to the wind? Answer. Alexander Selkirk implored the wandering wind to bear his lonely message across the seas, carrying his thoughts from the desolate island to the loved ones he longed for at home. 4. When and where will the poet find peace for himself in the Lake Isle of Innisfree? Answer. The poet seeks peace on the Lake Isle of Innisfree by living simply in a solitary cabin surrounded by nature, the lapping lake, buzzing bees, and bird songs bringing him calm day and night. 5. Write briefly on the superstitions of the villagers. Answer. In Night of the Scorpion, the villagers rely on prayers and rituals, believing they can stop the scorpion's poison and cleanse her of past sins. The father, however, tries a more practical medical approach which doesn't work against their beliefs. 6. Let us sleep now. What does sleep signify in the poem? Answer. Sleep symbolizes death and eternal rest, offering soldiers a final escape from the horrors and exhaustion of war. It marks the end of suffering, a permanent peace, and a release from the relentless struggles of combat. The next question needs to be explained in line with the context. Question number 6. Explain with reference to the context any one of the following. You get 3 options here. This question carries 5 marks. A. There is mercy in every place, and mercy encouraging thought gives even affliction a grace and reconciles man to his lot. Answer. In William Cowper's The Solitude of Alexander Selkirk, the poet suggests that even in the darkest moments of life, a quiet strength can be found through faith in divine mercy. When Selkirk realizes that there is mercy in every place, he understands that kindness and hope exist even in his lonely island exile. The thought of mercy becomes uplifting, encouraging thought because it changes the way he sees his suffering. Instead of feeling abandoned, he discovers that hardship can carry its own grace, a hidden purpose that softens pain. With this realization, he finally learns to accept his fate, for mercy helps him make peace with his difficult lot, turning despair into calm understanding. B. We slowly drove. He knew no haste, and I had put away my labor and my leisure too for his civility. Answer. These lines are from Emily Dickinson's poem Because I Could Not Stop for Death. The speaker describes a calm carriage ride with Death, who is polite and unhurried. We slowly drove. He knew no haste, shows that Death is gentle and the journey is natural, not frightening. And I had put away my labor and my leisure too means the speaker leaves aside all work and pleasures, focusing entirely on this final journey. For his civility highlights that Death is courteous and the speaker willingly follows him out of respect. The stanza symbolizes a peaceful and accepting attitude towards death as an inevitable part of life. See, I will arise and go now, for always night and day I hear lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement's grey. I hear it in the deep heart's core. Answer. In this stanza, Yeats expresses his deep desire to leave the dull, noisy city and live close to nature at Innisfree. He begins with, I will arise and grow now, for always night and day, showing his strong determination. The poet recalls the soft sound of the lake water which he hears in the deep heart's core, even when he is far from it. By contrasting the roadway and pavements grey of the city with the peaceful island, it shows that nature gives him emotional and spiritual comfort. The stanza highlights how memory and beauty of nature brings him calm inspiration and a sense of belonging. Now let's take the last question of the poetry section, that is question number 7. Give answers. A. Write the meaning of the words given below. Number 1, affliction. Number 2, retreating. Total mark allotted is 1. Answer. Affliction means grief and retreating means to go to a safe or private place. B. Write the antonym of the words given below. There are 2 words. Number 1, nipper. Number 2, gradis. Total mark allotted is 1. Antonym words are respectively grown up and chargeable. C. Write the synonym of the words given below. Words are number 1, sly, number 2, haste. This question also carries 1 mark. Answer. Synonym of sly is cunning and the synonym of haste is hurry. With question number 7, the poetry section comes to an end. Keep revising, stay confident. See you in the next video. Stay tuned, stay learning. Thank you.